looks okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Savannah. I want to talk today about trust and community and relationship with self. So trust. I think that a lot of us have probably been taught about trust as this concept of just this externalized thing, like you can trust this person but you can't trust that person, or you can trust this experience or you can't trust this experience. And it's really more so about how we relate to our own personal experience and navigating our lives. And trust as a general concept is like being able to know that it's a process of evolution and things change, and we have a really critical and key part to play in that. So being able to trust in ourselves is to know and believe and walk hand in hand with ourselves. And it's like we're guiding each other, as in like the aspects of ourselves through our lives. So that's the trust piece. I think as far as community goes, a lot of us haven't been raised in a way that fosters community and fosters relationships to others for that nourishment that another person can bring to our lives and our own experience and our awareness. And also just to be able to see how we vibe with people and recognize, like, really what do we like, what do we not like, and what do we value when it comes to relationships with others, what vibes with us and what doesn't. And I feel like the sooner we start that process, the more we can learn and grow within ourselves, and the more we can cultivate like that confidence and that courage and that inner knowing and that trust in ourselves that we know what we're talking about. And we are able to have a better relationship with our own intuition and our inner standing of where we're at. The past few months, really since I've gotten to this city that I'm in now, or county I should say, there's been a lot more community and a lot more sisterhood, which are things that I've been calling into my experience for a long time. And now they're here. And that has been a process of trust, although I didn't know it at the moment because I hadn't fully integrated that, and I'm still learning and integrating that. Self-trust and trust of my path and my process. So I've been going to lots of community events and meeting lots of people on similar paths with similar ideas and beliefs and goals, and So that's been great. Last night, me and Megan went to a fall equinox celebration. And it was the first time I ever really felt a connection to what it means to celebrate a change of seasons, to celebrate an equinox or a solstice or whatever those types of events are happening. And I've attempted to like hold ceremony and ritual to celebrate that by myself. So isolated. This is the first time I've actually really felt it. And I think that is because it was community of people coming together and just to like bring that to the awareness of everyone and be there celebrating, playing. We played a few nature games and awareness games and intuition games, embodiment games. And we had the fire and we had the drums and we had the cacao and we were there together sharing space and continued to come back to this is the fall equinox, this is change of season, this is harvest, what we planted in the spring. And it just becomes so natural. We were barefoot most of the time. One of the games we played was, we didn't have to play, of course, totally consensual, but we were blindfolded and we were in one single file line and we were led individually to different places on the land, and asked to stay there and just listen and feel the ground and feel the air and hear. And when I was in line, I was just like kind of being like talkative and like a little rebellious and like chatting with Megan and being silly and funny. But then as soon as the time comes and we're on our little journey, like being led to our location and asked to be with ourselves and be with our surroundings without one of our senses, immediately just opens us up to like extra sensory perception. And there's this concept of the hollow bone that I've heard a lot of the people considering teachers as I walk this path say, this concept of the hollow bone, where we just allow ourselves to let go of whatever is inside at that particular moment so that the guidance can come in and the messages can come in. And I have been working with that, and it's almost an instant shift. And we did that last night in ceremony during that journeying nature experience. And then we did it again today at the circle I was in this morning. And again, instantly, where there can be like all of these patterns and these thoughts and these things that, oh, maybe this is a limiting belief, or maybe this is meant to be, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing, or maybe that's what's true. But when we get to that point where we're just like, actually, I'm just gonna let everything go and I'm just gonna become hollow, well, that stuff doesn't really exist anymore. It's not really matter anymore. It's only existing in the mind, and it does exist in the body if it's something that's been stored, like trauma, something that hasn't been fully processed. But With community, there's so much to learn, and I think it's an opportunity to not be so hard on ourselves and really learn more about ourselves based on how we um, are relating to other people. And I think within that we really find, yeah, we find a lot to discover. So I think that's it for this video.